Oh well, I feel so fine today. Oh well, I feel so fine today. Had a letter from my baby this time, she's coming home to stay. She's a tall, skinny mama, weighs about 90 pounds. She's a tall, skinny mama, weighs about 90 pounds. Yeah, the cat's all jumping, little girl, she comes around. She's mine, she's yours, she's somebody else's too. She's mine, she's yours, she's somebody else's too. You better run, baby, gonna get the hell away from you. Now, do you wanna jump, children? 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 Let the good time roll, let the butterflies got great big legs on the ball. She got great big legs, old gal really on the ball. You know, dance every morning till my breakfast call. Yesterday and here you come today. I sent for you yesterday and here you come today. Don't mess around, girl, your buttercup gonna melt away. My, oh, my, yo, my, let the good time roll, let the butterfly. She got great big legs, really on the ball. She got great big legs, old gal really on the ball. You know, shines every morning till my breakfast call. Oh, I hate to see you go. So long. Oh, I hate to see you go. You know the way that I miss you. I guess you will never know. We've been together so long, girl, have to separate this way. We've been together so long, have to separate this way. I guess I'll let you go head on, pretty baby. Pray that you come back home someday. You once had loved me, but now I guess you have changed your mind. You said you once had loved me, baby, but now I guess you have changed your mind. Why don't you reconsider, baby? Give yourself just a little more time. I want to know how you feel now. Do you feel all right? Oh, I wish I felt all right, baby. But I cried and I cried. Well, I cried all night long, like a baby, all night long. You know, I wonder, yes, I wonder, oh, what have I done wrong? Oh, baby, take me by the hand, 'cause I wanna be your lover man. You live, yes, and learn. You will live and learn to understand. Oh, while I cried and I cried, while I cried all night long. Oh, cried like a baby all night long. You know, I wonder, yes, I wonder, what have I done wrong? I'll give you water when you were thirsty. Give you food, baby, when you was hungry. But you made me cry like a baby. You made me cry all night long. While I cried and I cried all night long. You know the blues is my companion every night and every day. Well, the blues walked in this morning when my baby said goodbye. You know the blues walked in this morning when my baby said goodbye. I wish I could change her mind, but it's no need for me to try. I wanna tell how much I miss you, baby, and how it feels to be alone. I want you to stoop down, baby, let your daddy see. I want you to stoop down, baby, Lord, let your daddy see. There's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. Joe Mays laying in the bed, one turned over, other one said, look at old maid, don't you be no clown. Know what you promised me when we first lay down. I want you to stoop down, baby, let your daddy see. Well, there's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. Mucking the baboon, playing in the grass. Monkey stuck his finger up the baboon's ice cream and holler, stoop down, baby, Lord, let your daddy see. Well, there's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. Little red rooster talking to the duck. You ain't good looking, but you sure know how to strut. Just a stoop down, baby, Lord, let your daddy see. Well, there's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. mentally ill. More you wiggle, baby, the better you feel. I want you to stoop down, baby, let your daddy see. 'Cause there's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. You better get the stepping if you want to try to get a little bit more. Just stoop down, baby, Lord, let your daddy see. Well, there's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. Two and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 8. You better get in a hurry, it's gonna make me a little bit late. Just stoop down, baby, Lord, let your daddy see. Well, there's something about you, baby, keeps on worrying me. Mercy, Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Well, if I've done somebody wrong, if you please. I used to have plenty of money, baby, finest clothes in town. Bad luck and trouble took me, just about to get me down. I said, please have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Well, if I've done somebody wrong, have mercy if you please. Change my ways, 'cause I don't want bad luck and trouble worry me all my days. Please have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Well, if I've done somebody wrong, have mercy if so no more bad luck and trouble. Worry me all of my days. Please have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Well, if I've done somebody wrong, have mercy if you please. One, two, three. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me, baby. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I think I'm doing right, everything I do is wrong. You know, baby, I'll never trust your love again. No, 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 baby, I'll never trust your love again. Be on your merry way, but we always will be friends. Bye-bye, baby, I have no more to say. You said you didn't move back either, but stay, but you'll miss me when I'm gone. When I think I'm doing right, everything I do is wrong. Baby, I have no more to say. You said you didn't move back either. Oh, stay, but you will miss me when I'm gone. When I think I'm doing right, everything I do is wrong. Living by yourself. Yes, it's a meaner world. Baby, to living by yourself. When you're trying to get the woman you love, yes, she's in love with someone else. drink to keep from worrying, and I smile to keep from crying. Yes, I drink to keep from worrying. Babe, I smile to keep from crying. That's to keep the public from knowing just what I'm on my mind. Someday, darling, I'll be sitting in my lonesome grave. Someday, darling, baby, I'll be sitting in my lonesome grave. Mistreated, but if we get low down evil way, do you feel it? Do you feel it, baby? 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe you feel it. I believe you feel it. I believe you feel it. Oh Lord, I believe you feel it. Now what about so I can play it? I believe you feel it. I believe you feel it. I believe you feel it. I thought I believe you feel it now. Now what about the guitar player? We want to know if he feel it. I believe you feel it. I believe you feel it. Well, I thought I believe you feel it this morning. I think you feel it. I haven't had a chance to talk to the bass player and see how he felt. See so you could. Doing everything, yeah, like you should. You've got to feel, you've got to feel it. Now I got to talk to my producer, Tom. I didn't ask him, did he feel it?
Lowell, when you were growing up and first learning to play guitar in the late 30s, you were traveling around with Texas Alexander quite a bit. What was he like?
You never know what he was going to do next. You know, he was didn't talk a lot. And he and Blind Lemon Jefferson, Blind Boy Fuller, they all sung pretty close on we called it the working man blues back in them days, you know. People on farms, plantations and stuff, and make up songs to ease the work and stuff like that. Sang about their pain and their troubles, which, from my understanding, they had a lot of them. Tex, he was a soft-spoken, beautiful, deep voice. Yeah.
Did he record?
Yeah, he recorded for Bluebird or Bellatone. I know he had one record on, I think it was RCA. Before he went to the penitentiary, he was on that label.
So that was quite something for you as a youngster then, to be playing with an artist of his stature?
You know, I never did look at it like that. I just said, well, he needed a guitar player, and I was able to follow him and play what he sung, because he never did call no keys. It wasn't something like that. You just had to find what he was doing and go and play it. But it's all right. I made more money fooling around with him than I did on one of them jobs back in them times.
What kind of work were you getting back then, playing acoustic music with him?
None but, we call them juke joints. You go in there, and if they like it, they'll cut their music off. And it was no salary. He set the kitty down, and whatever was put in there, well, he'd give me what he wanted me to have, and he'd keep the rest of it, see. It's like I said, it was more than I was making, so it was all right with me what he made.
Lowell, how did you end up on the West Coast?
In the service. Yeah, I was a Navy man, and during a particular time, I was living in a little small town in North Texas called Gainesville. And when they drafted me, well, most all of us came out of that district that went to California. The essential where you was needed mostly, you know. So I was in the Navy out there.
Yeah, Oakland was quite the center back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I was stationed up there. That's the reason why I got to be known pretty good so early, because I was stationed at the Alameda Naval Air Station in Oakland. And then I'd play on street corners and stuff like that to get attention. And first thing you know, I did. And SPs were going to put me in jail. The people wouldn't let them. They said, well, you better get him off. So I started playing house parties, you know. I was a butcher. And even long when I cut up enough meat for the officers club, well, I had liberty till Monday. So I leave Friday and come back Monday with me $200.
Well, when you were in Oakland in the early 40s, did you find that the blues scene there had a pretty different sound to it than the kind that you had left behind in Texas?
Yeah. It was more modern. Yeah, it was more modern type blues, you know. Might well say lots of it was on the blues ballad because, but it was different. It wasn't the hard stuff. It was kind of smooth.
It was that kind of jump blues style.
Yeah,
horn
jump blues,
section.
swing,
Yeah.
swing blues. That type of blues that you could fit in with big bands. It was that type of blues, you know. And the modern keys, you know, your ninths, your sixes, your diminished. Them old blues, all you got was an E and an A and play.
Well, you, of course, are well known as a songwriter because so many of your songs have been recorded and covered by all the great bluesmen of the 50s and 60s, 70s, 80s. And I'm wondering, when you started to write, is this something that goes right back to your youth, that you started to write poetry and music?
Yeah. Make up my own songs. I didn't know nobody else's tunes too much. I make up my own, you know. And it rhymed, it worked out, and I find me a melody or something to go with it, and go ahead on and sing it. Lowell, I haven't heard that song. I said, well, you're hearing it now, you know, but it was recorded back in the time.
One of your most successful songs is called Reconsider Baby, and your version was recorded in 1954. Do you remember anything about writing this song that made it special for you?
Put a lot of time in that song, because what made it kind of a little difficult, I was working every night just about somewhere and traveling, you know. So I had about a week off, and I'd go to beer taverns and get me a corner, sit down and get me a beer, and talk. I'd stay away from people. I like to fish. I'd get in my car and go down to some of them where you can get in and out pretty good. Fish at night, you know. It's too hot to fish today. Out from Fort Worth. I had some people down there. And I stayed down there, and I messed around and finished it. Took me about 6 months, looked like to me. Because I didn't want to use any words that somebody else had used 2 or 3 times, you know. And getting the melody how it should sound after recorded was the hard thing, you know. So when I got all that down, well, I called the Chess Boys in Chicago, told them I was ready, so they told me, all right, come on up here. I said, no. So I'm not coming up there. I said, I don't have nothing against your musicians, but I got some fits me better down here. So Stan Lewis, he sent him the money to pay for the session. He didn't trust me for some reason. But it didn't make me any difference. I wanted to get that on wax. I said, now you set on this one, and I want to write another one. I was talking to Leonard Chester, and he said, oh, no, we're going to get it right out, and it better be something good, cost me all this trouble. I said, well, don't worry about it. We start on another one. We went on and cut it.
And it was a big record for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good record.
You must have had an incredible band in the 50s with both Ray Charles and Stanley Turrentine being in the band at the same time. What was Ray Charles like to work with?
Ray was, he was a really keen, he was a good musician. Him and Turrentine stuck together pretty much because I'd always be wanting different tunes, you know, to put in the band, put in the catalog, so we didn't repeat the same thing too much, you know, because we had more music than we did singing. They didn't care too much about Ray Charles' style of singing that time, so they didn't use him as an act at first. They just used him as a side man, you know. And That was all right with Ray at the time because he was planning on something better and bigger, but he had to work up to it. He was still a teenager, and he hadn't got that far advanced to be known by that many people. He was sounding like Nat King Cole.
Right.
And I kept talking and got him out of that, and I went to the company and put him on the handbill advertising with on the window cards. Put the man out there. He can sing. And, well, they did, and Ray was a heck of a musician. I would talk to him, and he would braille, and then him and his turn team would get together and put it on sheet music. And I said, well, I'm going to make you the band leader. You tell them to play what I want, good stage tunes, 1 o'clock drop and stuff like that. That's what stuff we played in my band. But Ray was a genius. And you'd talk to him, and he was like an elephant. He never did forget nothing you said, note for note. If I'd hum it, he'd get his braille thing, and he'd put it down. And we was a good team. We was a good team for close to 3 years. And
then later, of course, Ray Charles recorded a number of your compositions, and that probably helped a lot too.
Sure. Anytime somebody can take your song and make a hit out of it, or a good seller, it's a lot of help,
Well, I guess one of your most successful records would be Tramp, which was covered by many people in different kinds of music, and there was many follow-ups to that too as well. There was a lot of records that came out after Tramp. It sort of influenced a whole style of music there for a while, I think.
Well, the trend, what helped me out on Tramp, and that's the trouble I had with it, is finding the type music to such a few words. But I came up with that idea. And I had to wait till my ranger left, the guy that ranged Black Knights. He believed in horns. He was a horn man. He loved horns, and which I do too, but there's some songs I figured that horns didn't go in, and that was one of them. So when he went on vacation, I got me 3 or 4 pieces and went in and cut it. Boy, he was so mad when he got back and he heard that. And, they wouldn't release it because they said it was a bunch of crap, the High Brothers, because it was a blues label. They love blues. So Tall Paul out of Birmingham, disc jockey, and Bug Scruggs out of San Francisco, boy, jumped all over, man, get that record on the market now. But they did.
I guess you knew Percy Mayfield before his accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Before his accident.
And both of you had that association with Ray Charles, of course.
Yeah. In the early years, and him in the later years. He was a good writer, too. Matter of fact, I think he's more advanced writer than I.
How far back did you go with Percy Mayfield?
I'd been in the service, not a service, when I first met Percy. But I was in Oakland. He was in Oakland. I think during that time he was working back 46, 47. He worked part-time as a presser for his uncle at a cleaners there in West Oakland. It looked like none of the blues singers, everybody was just about on the standstill for his something busting the market wide open, So looked like he, Joe Turner, and myself all came out about the same time. Joe Turner would change your love, Percy, please send me someone to love.
Right.
And Lowell Fulson would every day I had the blues.
That's right.
And one on the hatch for don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me and stuff. It looked like we all hit right along together in 50 and 51.
So you'd all been kind of working together for many years before everybody got their breaks?
No, didn't work together until after the break.
I see.
Because the promoters didn't know enough about us to put that much money up to be booking no one. What might be say unknown, T-Bone was known.
Yep.
Because he started back in the 40s, but who knew about Lowell Fulson and Percy Mayfield till those records come out of it.
Well, I guess there weren't a lot of record companies in the Oakland area at that point either. I mean,
No.
They were in Chicago, Cincinnati, Houston, Los Angeles, but I guess it was more difficult to be discovered if you were based out of Oakland, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Well, it was Oakland didn't have but 2 labels there, I think, at that time. And that was Trial-On and Big Town, and Los Angeles was kind of loaded with the things, Specialties and R&M and Swing Time. They had more labels than any one city,
Sure.
that I know of. Los Angeles did, yeah.
Well, that must have been quite an active West Coast scene, especially with Big Joe Turner on the scene as well.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun there. They used to call it the Big Three. So, well, it's time to get the Big Three out, and that was Lowell, Fulson, T-Bone Walker, and Big Joe Turner. That was and by Joe not playing no instrument, I came first on the stage, Joe came next, and T-Bone closed it out. Instead of putting the two guitar players to banging heads together, you know. And which I didn't care too much about that either, because he was a powerful man on the guitar. He was tricky too, you know. He been to the old school. He knew all the tricks. T-Bone Walker is the man that brought blues guitar back in style in the 40s.
Boy, that must have been quite something to see you and Big Joe Turner and T-Bone Walker together.
Yeah.
Did that package tour very often, or was that for special occasions?
Once or twice a year, they would take us out, and then they would have to go to separating us, you know. They would take Bone, maybe put Bone with another package, but they kept me and Joe Turner pretty close together on the shows. And the last big one we was on was the top 10 in '55. The top 10 artists across the country. They taken them one by one, compiled them all together. Jackie Miles Mabley was the MC of the show, and they sent it out with Bill Doggett and the Clovers, the Moon Glows, Paul Williams Band, and Lowell and Joe, the Dominoes and all that. It was all going to get 10 of us. Ruth Brown, Faye Adams, and a big old chartered Greyhound bus. We toured from one end of the country to the other, starting out around Washington, D.C. and New York, you know, and up and then coming on down. So we gets down around Washington, and it come to Joe Turner's time, man. So we playing, and Joe just tore the house down. Guys couldn't hardly get on that, so it kept on going. They wouldn't speak to us at first, the other guys on the show. So we gets down around Kansas City, and here come Lowell's time. I got on and had to wait a certain time to get the other acts, get the house down in order so the other acts could come on, you know. And but Joe Turner didn't have no trouble. Mm-hmm. I come on through, and he come on with his type of blues, and when we got there, I tell you who was left: Lowell, Joe, and Ruth Brown, Faye Adams, and Clovers. The rest of them, they cut it, and the man signed back home. We had too many of them Southern states didn't know nothing about them pretty songs. They wanted some rock and roll them and some blues.
How did you feel when rock and roll and Bill Haley and Elvis Presley and all those people started recording a lot of that great R&B stuff that you had been involved with in the 50s? And
I know a lot of the guys didn't like it, but I did. It put something in the music that needed to be in that, because all the blues had meant just one type of way, one type of person's song. And more than different races of people doing the blues that you was brought up with. It makes it good because it's new ideas, it's fresh ideas, and it's their way. And what is wrong with doing things your way? So I liked it. I learned from it. It improved a lot of things that I was trying to do, you know, and I couldn't go to this guy get it. I couldn't go to him get it. We didn't get it because we all doing the same pattern for years. It's a tradition thing all down through the years. And then you pick up on the white boys' songs, and you say, wait a second, I think I can do that better, which they didn't know. They was clipping from us, and we reached back and get a little something from them. You understand?
Sure.
So it improved the music, yeah.
Did some of those rock and rollers record your songs as well?
Yeah.
No.
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Nobody but Presley, he did the Reconsider Baby. You know, I didn't hear it until a couple of years ago. Never did hear it. And never did think nothing about it. So really trying to get me another big one. And then when my recording company played out, I didn't do nothing. But I would hear it through the grapevine. So fine, I did get to hear the LP. And he did a good job. Only thing I hate they didn't put out on a single. Yeah,
that's right.
I would put out on a single. I met him when he was in service. He played the Coliseum there in Fort, and no, he didn't play. B.B. King played, and they knew each other, and I was with B.B. as just a guest. And Presley come by to see him. He came to the back door, you know, and then easy door him so it wouldn't panic the whole house, tap the place. He come in there and we sit out there and talk a long time. And I got to meet him again. I'm playing in Houston at the ballroom there, and they was on the way to California with him to do some recording. They asked me what I think about him. I said, well, he's okay. What you mean? Say, I want you to let him do a song, Lord, and give me your opinion. You mind? I don't know. Let him get up there and sing. So he got up there and sang, and he sang one of Big Mama Thornton songs, You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. And he doing his regular leg twisting and, and shimming. And said, I said, he's a frisky little rascal, all right, to myself. So when they got on, they took him down. And said, what do you think about him? I said, well, he's good looking and he's frisky. The gals will make him so you don't have to worry about it. And I was right about it. Girls went wild over it. That's who bought the LPs. Well, if you buy one, I can buy one. That's the women buy the